What should you do in Sarasota during the springtime? Well, there is so much to do here in Sarasota and the Florida Gulf Coast during the springtime. With a combination of warm days and cool nights, spring is absolutely one of the best times around. It's the perfect time to go on an outdoor adventure. It's great for exploring some of our most picturesque landscapes, whether it's by bike, kayak, or by tent. From outdoor festivals to blooming floral displays, here are some of the best things to do in Sarasota in the springtime. Stick around. Hi everyone, I am Lisa McBride with Keller Williams Realty Select. I share information every week about living, working, and having fun in Sarasota. I talk about real estate a lot, but today we're going to talk about some fun adventures to have here in Sarasota during the springtime. One thing most people don't think about is camping beachfront. Now, springtime's cooler weather means it's an excellent time to enjoy an overnight camping adventure, and Sarasota offers the perfect spot. Turtle Beach Campground is Sarasota County's premier beachfront campground on Siesta Key. From sunrise to sunset, there is nothing like camping with direct beach access. This quaint and intimate campground features only 39 RV and tent sites. Now, an additional bonus is the free open air trolley that will take you into town to visit all that Siesta Key Village has to offer. Now, one local tip, during May through October 31st, it's sea turtle season. So you may even experience the unique opportunity to see loggerhead and green turtle nest on the shores of Turtle Beach. However, never touch them, please. Now, number 2 thing on my list, well, take me out to the ballpark, right? Experience the nostalgia of an old-fashioned baseball game. The roar of the crowd are the delicious hamburgers and hot dogs, and the chance of catching a foul ball. This is such a good time to be a baseball fan, and spring training is all over the Florida Gulf Coast. We have the Baltimore Orioles right here in Sarasota, the Atlanta Braves in Northport, the Pittsburgh Pirates in Bradenton, and the Tampa Bay Rays in Port Charlotte. Now, up to the north, there are a few others, such as the Yankees and the Phillies, but you're not going to run out of baseball teams to follow if you are a baseball fan or a sports fan in the springtime. Now, one of my most favorite things and places to see in all of Sarasota is easily Selby Gardens. And when people think of spring flowers, they tend to think of perhaps tulips and daffodils. But when you visit Marie Selby Botanical Gardens, you will find plants and vegetation of all kinds. Not to mention, it is so ideally located right on the Sarasota Bayfront that any day spent at Selby Gardens is a good day. Take the family and enjoy blueberry picking. Springtime in Florida brings cooler temps and balmy breezes, but it delivers an abundance of cool weather crops. Florida's springtime harvest is all about blueberries. Florida blueberries start ripening in March and should be available all the way through May. Near the end of the season, local farms offer U-Pick, and during U-Pick season, you can go right out into the fields and pick your own crops. If a day of blueberry picking isn't for you, then perhaps a day of biking or jogging or just strolling along the Legacy Trail is for you. The trail begins at the historic Venice train depot and continues 10.8 miles through Sarasota. The trail will extend all the way to Payne Park in downtown Sarasota by the end of 2022, making this biking trail 18 miles long. Now, the trail is open from 6 a.m. to sundown year-round. You can enter the trail at 7 different trailhead access points, and they all have free parking. Most of the trail is exposed to full sunshine, so you do need to plan accordingly, and there are a few spots to stop and rest and cool off, but for the most part, it is open sunshine most of the trail. Nice thing about Legacy Trail, you can also take your dog for a nice little walk. Now, my friends and family know one of the things that I like to do in the springtime is kayak through the mangroves. You paddle through all these little tunnels and you get to see a plethora of birds and marine life, and it's like going into almost like little cave-like. It's so much fun to do this, and when you come out of the mangroves, you may even stumble upon a manatee or a dolphin right up close. If you want to discover your fountain of youth, then you have to check out the Warm Mineral Springs, which is a warm water-filled sinkhole located in Northport, Florida. The primary water supply is a spring vent deep beneath the pool's water surface. Warm Mineral Springs in Northport is the only warm water mineral springs in the state of Florida, and you can always bring a picnic lunch to enjoy at the park. If you're looking for a little bit more adventure, well, then gear up for Triumph. This is ideal for all family members, all friends, all ages. You can get in sync with nature and experience challenging terrain and hundreds of aerial adventure games. Here you can fly through dense forest from tree to tree or take on crazy obstacle courses. You will love every single moment spent with your friends and family experiencing some of the most unique attractions in Florida. No spring adventure is complete without visiting Myakka River State Park. Out at Myakka State River, you can take in the canopy walk right in between the trees. You can take a hike anywhere along the 39 miles of hiking trails. You can take a boat ride and experience what is along the riverbeds. Also, it's great for bird watching. It's great for biking, and something that a lot of people like to do is meander out to the deep hole and see where all the alligators are living. And before you leave the park, don't forget to stop by at the Pink Gator Cafe. It's a great lunchtime stop. Now, finally on my list of things to do is all the festivals in the area during the springtime. Starting off with the Sarasota Film Festival, which starts April 1st and goes all the way through April 10th. And you can screen some of the newest and hottest films coming out in the next year. Also, Coquino Beach Crab and Music Festival is held April 15th to the 17th. There's so much going on out there, and it doesn't cost anything to attend. We also have St. Armand's Seafood and Music Festival in May, along with Sarasota's Shrimp and Music Festival in May as well. As you can see, there is always something to do in Sarasota, specifically in the springtime where the weather is just perfect. If you have any questions about anything I talked about or just Sarasota in general, please don't hesitate to reach out. I love hearing from all of you. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, take care.